forward number 27, Benedict Solas. Their head coach is Matt Arzola. Team managers are Elmer Almazora, Ivan Novum, and Bong Bernabe. The team owner is Honorable Vice Mayor Jel Alonde. Referees for this ball game are crew chief Bong Lobadon. Umpire 1 is Bon Rancho.
Take a look at the starters for both teams. For Binyan, you've got Earl Murphy, Mark Arzola, Kenji Picazo, Benedict Solas, and King James Gecolea. For Quezon naman, you've got Matthew Dongog, Kenji Amante, Kian Rayos, John De La Peña, and Kyle Adriatico. Our referees for this ball game, you've got Nino Perez, Bon Racho, and Bong Lobaton. Let's start this 14 and under matchup for the Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. First possession, immediately fought over by both teams.
Hindi mo alam kung kanino napunta. Nahawak na ba ni Arzola yun? Or nahawak na ba ng Quezon? Ngayon, the challenge here kung kanino mapupunta yun, the first jump ball. So,
what a block there. I don't know kung kanino makakredit yun, pero feeling ko kay Arzola. Arzola asking for the ball early. Going for the attack. Ooh, but he is smothered there by a pair of orange shirts.
Arzola is came from the program of Santa Rosa. 14 and under division doon. Together with Picazo. Sila yung mga nadagdag dito sa Tatak Gel, Binyan City.
Here's Amante. He is blocked. I think if the earlier block was Arzola, he now has two. Etong si Arzola, kahit na last year, sobrang kitang-kita mo yung athleticism and yung yung fire nitong batang to.
The pressure for this kid playing in the home court here in Binyan as a homegrown and playing under his dad, Kagawad Mac Arzola. So talagang added pressure doon. Nagiging coach mo yung dad mo.
Exactly.
Dito sa Junior MPBL.
As napapansin natin, both teams as Picazo with a basket.
That's a San Beda connection right there from Arzola to Picazo.
And finally, nakaupo na ang Binyan. Samantalang itong Quezon, nakatayo pa rin sila. They are doing that tradition, no? You don't get to sit down until your team makes a basket. Mintes ulit doon ang orange shirts na uuna. That is a block.
It's the second block of Quezon here in this ball game.
Tatakbo tayo dun sa kapila. And what a basket. That is a pound for pound fitness foul counted play.
Could you remind me again that this is only a 14 and under division, Sir Joel? Yung athleticism nito mga batang to, parang hindi nalalayo doon sa napanood natin kaninang 16 and 18 division.
Kenji Amante shooting the bonus free throw short. But they get a rebound stolen by Arzola. Etong si Arzola making an impact on the defensive end, but he is blocked.
That's the third block of orange shirts dito sa Adriatico.
And parang si Adriatico, parang business as usual sa kanya.
Probably that's the son ba ni Kiko Adriatico or iba yun?
Hindi ko alam.
Parang nasa 8-8 pala yun.
And the basket no good para dito sa Binyan. Here's Picazo, and he gets the jumper.
A soft touch by...
all 4 points of the Binyan Tatak Gel so far going to Picazo. As Arzola on the attack, he will get the next two. And another steal here by Picazo. On the attack once again, Arzola, he will draw a foul from Adriatico. And we'll go to the line for two.
So that sidestep move where Arzola is a problem here para dito sa mga big man itong Quezon. Kasi kung hindi kanya sa sidestep, he's gonna do that sidestep, pero creating that space for him to shoot. Para look at doon, yung galawan. You know? Hindi mong slight bump, makikita lang konti ng ring, kaya niya nang tapusin yung basket na yon.
And pasok yung unang free throw para dito kay Arzola.
Naghahati dito sa scoring load para dito sa Tatak Gel Binyan. Itong si Picazo with 4, Arzola with 3 points. Now they're up by here, 7-2. Balik yung bola dito sa Binyan with a good effort right there, saving the ball.
Etong si Benedict Solas. Calling for play number 1. Arzola. Gives it to Murphy. Solas asking for a screen. Naubusan ng oras.
Yung sinasabi natin, pag hindi mo na itatawid, ilan seconds lang ibibigay sa'yo on the shot clock?
14.
14. So akala nila 24. They try to set up the play. Hindi nila alam na cut into half na yung regional shot clock, which is 14 na lang.
Usually, coach, kaninong responsibility ba yan to
Sa
remind?
point guard, usually you need to take a look palagi yung shot clock.
Ayan. So, pero babalik naman ang bola dito sa Binyan Tatakjel.
So, Kendrick Picasso is breathing heavily on the bench. Pero he's given his team 4 points and 2 steals. Good quality minutes for him right there.
Oh, nice
Pasok
no-look
si Goodluck.
pass!
What a pass right there by Arzola to Goodluck.
Good luck for him. And isa pa magandang pasa but strong defensive move resulting in a foul. Going to the line is itong si Cyrus Parsha. Let's take another look at that no-look pass from Arzola to Okebata. Parsha is off on the first, a little off to the left. He's got one more. Medyo kakaiba yung spin nung tira niya, parang
Kaya
football.
hindi ka magugulat kung papunta sa left yung tira niya eh. Kasi parang sinisipa yung galaw ng bola, parang hindi galing sa daliri. Pero kay Sean Marion nga, ang sama ng shooting form niya at nakaka-shoot. Any coach will take it as long as it's gonna go straight to the basket.
And Adriatico picks up his second personal here. Pero no signal from the bench of Quezon to sub him out. Here's Arzola. He's got 8 seconds on the clock. Okebata on the attack. Okebata kicks it out. It'll go to the sideline and will stay with Binyan Tatakjel as the timeout is called on the floor. Binyan is up by 6, 9-3 with 4 minutes and 58 seconds to go dito sa ating first quarter. And we've got a report from Avia. Avia, take it away.
One game at a time, ito ang approach ng Quezon Junior Huskers 14 and under for this season. The coaches said that there are no expectations from the team but just to go out here, play their best and don't mind the home court advantage that the other team has. Nanalo na nga daw ang previous team, the 16 and under. Surely they can do the same if they want to strive for it. For the Tatak Binyan youngsters who are apparently are really close and has a good chemistry on and off the court, the only reminder for them is to enjoy the game. Back to the panel.
And thank you for that report, Avia Zunic, the third member of our panel.
I like the short messages of the coaches papunta sa players nila. Yung dito kay Coach Mark Arzola, just enjoy the game. Dito kay Coach Paul John is go hard and play your best. Diba? Kung tatanggalin mo yung pressure sa mga 14 years old na to eh. Parang hindi mo siya pwedeng tiktikin pa. Knowing that this is only their first game.
Kumbaga, at this stage of the game, as we have a 3 there. Mula dito kay Benedict Solas.
What a good play right there. Draw up by Coach Mark Arzola.
Okebata with a steal, but his lead pass was stolen right back. But hindi mahawakan. Struggle for the loose ball, and it's a jump ball. Going back to what I was saying earlier, at this stage of their life, ang importante para sa mga coach is to make basketball enjoyable for them.
Tama. They're leaving the experience here of playing the junior MPBL with all the bright lights, with all the tayo, may telecast, may commentator, analyzing their game, breaking down their plays, alam mo yun. So sila, kumbaga, sabi ko nga, this is the nearest na pwede mong abutin kung hindi ka man umabot ng NCAA or UAP. Or sabihin na natin, you're gonna go to the pro. Because you got the experience here playing for the junior MPBL.
As Okibata gets the offensive rebound and the putback. And the defensive pressure from Binyan, tightening the screws on the Quezon Junior Huskers. Short on that shot was Parsha. They kick it out once again for three. Still no good.
Steal here by Junior Huskers. And a layup, wala. Kuha dito ni Okibata.
Okibata is fouled in the backcourt.
Blocking foul on number 9, Ian Yanida.
And timeout is called on the floor by the Quezon Junior Huskers. They're up 14-3. Sorry, Binyan is up 14-3 with 3 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We'll be back. And we are still here in the city of life, Binyan in Laguna. Lamang ng 11 ang home team, 14-3 with 3 minutes and 8 seconds to go dito sa ating first quarter. Arzola, his pass is picked off. Ito ngayon ang Quezon. Kick out pass, 3 on the way, and it's in! Para dito kay Matthew Dongog.
A badly needed field goal para dito sa Junior Huskers. Yung binitawan ni Dongog, takbo din dito itong mga nakaputi with a sidestep move, kissing off the glass.
By Chalix Torellino. Here's Dongog. Kicks it off. That's now in the corner. That will be short. Rebounded by Okibata. Arzola, he has not had a rest so far, and he doesn't look like he needs it.
As long as he scores, nawawala yung pagod mo pag nakaka-finish ka ng mga ganun eh.
Oh, and speaking of finishing, Rafael De La Peña with a pound-for-pound fitness foul counted move.
So, pahinga na dito si Arzola, tsaka si Solas.
And ito si De La Peña. Shooting the bonus here.
Ang pambato ng Sariraya, Quezon, itong sa John Rafael De La Peña. Another homegrown player para dito kay Coach John.
Pressure being employed here, and it results in a turnover. Mukhang itong Quezon, nakita nila, ay wala na si Arzola. Pwede nating i-pressure itong Binyan.
Yung pressure naman kasi, it's all about the timing. Kasi you cannot go pressure all the way. Kasi alam mo yung coming off a free throw, pwede niyang bibiglain mo yan. Coming off a dead ball, bigla mo yung...
De La Peña lost the ball there, and it results in a turnover. That baseball pass was tipped. And Okibata will pick up a foul here.
That's his second foul. Well, good luck, Okibata.
Talking foul on number 12, Chikosi Okibata is second. And that is the 14th foul for Tatakjan.
And more importantly, it is the 4th team foul.
Juris Villasin comes in.
Checking into the ball game for Quezon, it's Juris Villasin. First free throw goes in.
As you can see, Coach Paul John Reyes is also under the Stan Academy. Yun yung mga Stan Academy, yun yung mga umiikot sa mga bayan dun sa Quezon, doing coaches screening, nagpapaklinik din sa mga players. Kumbaga talagang ini-influence nila yung Quezon to be a basketball country. This is Stan Academy led by Congressman Mike Tan, which is also their main sponsor here in the Junior MPBL.
Of course, it's always good to have those kinds of programs in the grassroots, no? Developing our youth through sports, no?
Saan nanggagaling yung mga program na yun? Because of this mga Junior MPBL and because of the MPBL, mapipilitan ka talaga bumuo ng iyo.
Oo.
Diba? So, dito, kumbaga, instead of getting some players, mag-invest na lang tayo sa atin. Diba? May different municipalities. Alam naman natin, every summer, kaliwat kanan yung liga. Why don't we get those players? Hinugin pa natin, pagalingin pa natin, kuha tayo, magturo tayo sa mga coaches, turuan pa natin ng mga makabagong plays or mga system na pwede natin may ipasa sa kanila. Diba? Yun yung ginagawa ng Stan Academy. Dito naman tayo sa Binyan. With Tatakjal Academy naman meron sila. Sinasabi nga ni Coach Mac Arzola na lahat ng mga coaches under doon sa Tatakjel Academy, which is led by their mayor, Arman D. Magila, and Congressman Len Alonte Nagia.
Yes, ito ulit ang Quezon. Villasin, his pass picked off there. Parang lead pass ng lead pass. Medyo risky yung mga passing na
Wild, kumbaga.
Players natin. At
Wild
tatawagan
pass yung mga ginagawa nila.
Again, hindi pa gaanong tinatighten yung discipline talaga.
They're here to earn it or to get it.
Oh.
That's why they're joining a developmental league like this.
As
To hone their
Stan
skills. And
gets that floater. And pressure here being employed by Binyan. Villasin goes up, and that is a conversion. Less than 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Binyan still up by 9. And that is a traveling violation. So, bola babalik dito sa Quezon Junior Huskers. They've got 19.3 seconds to work with. Attacking right away was Kaina, but doesn't convert. But ball now will go back to Binyan. 9.5 seconds to go. Ooh, pass was behind, but buti na lang, na-pick up pa rin. 3 seconds to go. Tan goes up. Oh, and he is fouled.
a good drive right there para dito kay Alric Tan. Talagang sinubo niya talaga yun. Talaga mapipilitan talaga yung referee tawagan. The defender also is not on the right spot to challenge that shot.
Medyo nakatagilid din yung body ng defender niya nung nagbanggaan sila. And Tan makes good on the first free throw for his third point in this ball game. Misses on the second, and that is it for the first quarter. The score is 23-13, 10-point lead para dito sa Binyan over Quezon Junior Huskers. Here are some highlights of the first quarter. Etong Binyan pounding it inside, getting most of their baskets from the inside. They shot a total of 9 out of 13 as compared to the 4 out of 14 by the Quezon Junior Huskers. We'll be back for the second quarter. This is Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
There are two rules that the Tatak Binyan Gel team is onto, and that is not to get beat and communicate. Kaya naman nakikita natin sa court, grabe kung mag-agawan sa bola. Tama naman daw yon na quote-unquote parang walang bukas. For the remaining minutes of the first half, the coaches just want the players to finish strong and not give the Quezon Junior Huskers a chance to get close. Back to the panel.
Thank you for that report, Avia Zunic. Yeah, don't get beat. And this was actually, I believe, the first time in the 3 games na lumamang ang Binyan after
On
1
the
quarter.
first quarter, yes. So, ito, gusto ko yung sinabi na parang walang bukas.
Oh.
Kasi see, this is only a single round robin para dito at hindi mo na makakalaban ulit yan at hindi ka na makakabawi. So, every win is a must win para dito kasi alam naman natin walang play-in for this season. So, 8 team lang yan. So talagang kung patulog-tulog ka dito, talagang malalaglag ka sa standings. So knowing this is the first game, you need to go, you need to enter the league with a bang, diba? Kung beating Quezon Huskers, this kind of team. And look at the pound for pound
the pound for pound fitness foul counted play there by Chalix Torrelino. Torrelino already has 4 points to his name, possibly 5 with his free throw. Short nga lang yung kanya free throw. It is rebounded by Villasin. At swerte doon itong si Abelardo kasi he was close to getting trapped in that corner.
Bailout call or bailout foul yung tinawag doon. Kasi matatrap na siya doon. Natawagan pa.
So ito ang Junior Huskers. They are staring at a 10-point deficit. And Torrelino with a steal. Torrelino will attack, spins, nice pass, extra pass, and that will go in para dito kaya Martin Morales.
A good extra pass yung ginawa doon.
It was Torrelino to Morales. What a block there din para dito kaya King James Gecolea. Etong si Torrelino already has 6 points. Angelo Arzola, Jello Arzola back in the ballgame as well. That was the basket a couple of sequences ago. And I believe matatawagan na technical foul. Jello Arzola. Improper uniform. Ika nga ni Coach Robbie dito sa ating tabi.
Actually, may on our team sa MPBL Pro, may taga-check talaga ng uniform ng mga players kasi mahal yung technical na yan. It's cost you 5,000 in the Pro. Wow. At least dito nga, nate-technical ka lang.
Oo. So dapat natatak-in mo na ang jersey mo bago ka palang umabot.
Yes, before you go to the official scorer's table or official stable, talagang nakatak-in ka na.
Oo. And Coach Robbie just having it clarified that that technical foul is not included in the team foul count. Just the personal foul count. And
16 seconds to shoot.
That will be Arzola's first. Here's Gecolea, gets it to Arzola. Arzola asking for the screen, goes up and in.
What a hop step right there by Arzola.
And here he is again. Gets it over to the other side. Masyadong malakas yung tira ni Tan. But they still get the ball. Picazo for 3. That's off to the left. Rebounded by Villasin. Medyo dumadami na ata ang rebounds.
Calling that hands-off play.
Yeah. That's De La Peña, not Villasin. I stand corrected. Sorry, you were saying something, Coach.
Yeah, that play ang ginagamit dito ng Quezon, that triple handoff. Quick screen on top. Pero yun na nga, yung depensa ng Binyan is making a difference here in this game.
As Kenji Amante is called for the traveling violation. Arzola, he's up against Itong si Obsiana. Tan swinging it over to the corner. Picasso for the jumper, and that goes in.
That perimeter shot of Kendrick Picasso is pure. He practiced that shot probably kasi alam mo yung mga kailangan sa mga ganyan tira, kumpiyansa eh. So every time he released that shot, I think it's around 3 to 4 on this 4 shot. Tatlo yung na-shoot doon. What a pass right there.
And the basket by Adriatico. Arzola quick to try and attack once again. His layup doesn't go in, but Picasso gets the offensive rebound, draws a foul, and will go to the line for 2.
Talking foul on number 42, Rafael de la Peña is second. Substitutions.
De La Peña will be called for the foul.
For Jacob Batan. Ian Rayos returns.
So pasok na dito si Andres Domingo, another homegrown player para dito kay Coach Matt.
And Picasso misses on the first free throw. Lamang ng 14 points etong Binyan. Make that 15 as Picasso gets his 7th point to go with 3 rebounds. That ball is wild and will stay with the orange shirts.
Umama dun sa ulo ni Gicolea. Still have 19 on the shot clock.
And ito inbound, triggered by Rayos, and basket by Kenji Amante. Here's Arzola again on the attack. The hop step and a foul is called. Blocking foul.
It's gonna be inbound on the sideline para dito sa Binyan. Inuhuli nila itong galaw ni Arzola. Pero yun na nga, natawagan niya ng blocking foul doon. Probably in the next try or the next. Babantayan na siya dito ng Quezon. Pero yun na nga, alam naman natin, mas maraming dala itong skill set itong si Arzola. A to shoot, and look at him again, creating that space.
Looking at our referee as if to ask for a foul there. Nabangga siya pero walang tinawag na foul. Here's Dongog. He hit a 3 earlier. Amante gets it inside. Alley-oop
What a pass right there by Amante.
to Rayos. And that will be traveling.
Itong si Kenji Amante, ito yung homegrown na pambato ng San Antonio, Quezon.
And he is bringing up the ball right now. Again, one of the main men din para dito sa Quezon Junior Huskers 14 under division team.
What a pass again by Amante right there.
Adriatico with the basket. Ito si Adriatico, if he just stays in that dunker's position, kung makakuha siya ng bola, mahahanap siya doon.
Because magagaling yung mga point guard mo to break down the defense. Talagang mapapasahan ka talaga doon.
Oo. As Dongog's shot is foiled, pushing ahead. And that is a basket para dito kay Domingo. Making a basket on a Sunday.
What a finish right there by Domingo.
That is, of course,
Against,
a pound-for-pound fitness foul counted
Adrian.
today. And kita-kita si Adriatico. Frustrated na siya.
That's it, because it's his 3rd foul in this ball game. Saka parang nag-iisa lang siyang big man dito ni Coach John Paul. So, on the line, that's Andres Domingo. Finishing the end one play.
Increasing this lead back up to 13, 36 to 23. 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go dito sa ating second quarter. Hindi kan pong matawagan na. Pero eto ngayon si Arzola. That's an easy layup.
After cutting the lead into 10 or 11, lumobo na ulit dito itong kalamangan ng Binyan.
That's Dongog. That does
Blocked
not
by
materialize.
Gicolea right there. And a
Okay.
wall by Good Luck.
I mean, you've got Gekolea and Okebata underneath. That's gonna be difficult. As Solas gets the basket, forcing the Quezon Junior Huskers to call a timeout. The score is 41 to 23, 18-point lead para dito sa Binyan Tatak Gel. Let's take a look at this layup by Jello Arzola. And another easy basket. Easy baskets coming para dito sa Binyan Tatak Gel. This timeout is brought to you by Nature Spring Drinking Water. We'll be right back. And we're still here at the Alonte Sports Arena. Joel Parcon pa rin po bringing you the action alongside my partner, Coach Joseph Guion, and the third member of our panel, Avia Zunich. And of course, na-mention na natin ang Nature Spring Drinking Water. Kailangan din natin pasalamatan ng iba pa natin mga sponsors. You've got Pound for Pound Fitness, you've got Pound Active, to ride bola ng Pinoy, Wing Bowl, Jinky Skin, and Don Benitos ang pambansang kasaba. Drop pass, but that is blocked once again by Gekolea. Block party para dito sa Binyan.
What a defense itong Gekolea. And Good Luck.
Etong si Arzola already had 2 in the first quarter. And total of 5 na para dito sa Binyan. We're only in the first half.
Doon mo rin makikita ang gaano ini-emphasize ni Coach Mac itong depensa para dito sa mga bataan niya.
That's a basket.
That's a worthy of a pound for pound and one play para dito.
Kay Gabriel Sibulo. Yeah, pound for pound, fitness foul, counted play. And parang pagkatapos yung mapasok yung basket, parang, tama lang naman.
Parang wala lang. Binangga mo ba ako? Parang ganun. Binangga pala ako. Parang ganun yung sabi ni Sibulo doon.
And Gekolea gets a well-deserved rest. Rayos drops it off. They keep on trying to drop it off underneath to that dunker's position.
Kasi alam nila, hindi ma-afford niya nito ni Okebata makakuha ng third foul here in the first half.
As Kenji Amante. Eto na si Kenji Amante. 2 minutes to go. Akala ko wala nang oras dun, kaya minadali ni Jello Arzola yung pasa.
Tansyado ni Arzola yung pasa na yun. Good presence of mind also to go straight to underneath the basket. A quick basket for them. Na naman.
Rayos to the corner. Dongog for 3. Too strong. Okay, Bata is fouled. Foul will be called on Kian Rayos. And they are already in the penalty, so 2 free throws for Good Luck Okebata.
So, pinapasalamatan pa ni Coach Mac Arzola itong AAA Sportswear, itong outfitter nila dito for the season. Nakita mo naman yung ganda ng uniform dito ng Tatak Gel Binyan City. So, another technical probably for the uniform.
Number 10, Alex Torredino for violating the uniform protocol. Second infraction.
Yun. Kasi they adjust their jerseys at the scorer's table.
Yes, actually yun sinasabi ng mga referees natin.
Technical free throw.
So, all the coaches na lalaro dito sa Junior MPBL, you should remind your players na bawal mag-ayos ng shorts or uniform in front of the scorer's table. This is already the second technical para dito sa Binyan. Kasi masama dyan, even like dito, Arzola. Hindi mo may iwasan, what if ma-technical ka? Meron ka na ngayon technical from the uniform. automatically you're gonna be
You're
thrown out of the game, di ba? It's gonna be big for your team.
As Okebata, too strong on the first free throw. Again, it's a presence of mind eh. Presence of mind na, I mean, ito, yung may mga
Habit din kasi.
habits.
Kailangan na rin ayusin.
Oo.
Well, this is the part of the adjustment na gagawin dito ng mga players natin here in the Junior MPBL.
As Kenji Amante is fouled by Solas.
Number 27, Benedict Solas is first. Team foul number 2 for the Tatjel Binyan. 18 seconds to shoot.
18 seconds on the shot clock. That ball slips out of Dongog's hand, and all the way is Solas for the basket.
After that run by Quezon Huskers to trim down the lead to 11, akyat na dito sa 21 now, the cut down the lead now down to 19. A timeout here by Coach Mac Arzola.
They're up by 19 with 49 seconds to go. We'll be back.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2 would like to thank the Nature Spring, Wing Bowl, Don Benito's, Pambansang Cassava, Pound Active, Pound for Pound Fitness, The Ride, Bola ng Pinoy, and Jinky Skin.
And we've got 49 seconds to go dito sa ating first half. Lamang ng 19 ang home team, Benyan Tatakjel, over the Quezon Junior Huskers. 49-30, bola pa ng Tatakjel.
Now, full court press was applied by Coach John Paul dito. Tingnan natin kung makakaagaw sila. And then, that's a block right there. And turnover after a block.
Sayang yun. Sayang yung opportunity. Masyadong napalakas yung lead pass. Hindi na mahabol ni Dongog. And here is Binyan. Couldn't control the pass was etong si Sibulo. So bola babalik sa orange shirts, and on that layup, mafa-foul itong si Rayos.
So it's gonna be 2 free throw para dito kay Rayos.
Tornado is second. 13 foul. 2 free throws. Kian Rayos.
At ako kung naririnig to sa broadcast, pero may soft na drumming na nangyayari. Pampakaba.
Ay,
ng drum.
papakuha na ni Direk yan mamaya
Oo.
yung nasa gitna para makita nila yung mga drummers dito ng
Oo.
Binyan.
And offensive rebound there at matatawagan si Okebata. That will be
Number 12, Tigosi Okebata's
his third personal.
And that is the 14th foul for the Tatjel Binyan. Jacob Tan back in the game.
So Jacob Tan goes back into the ball game. Sibulo will check out. Pero si Okebata is still inside.
Yun na lang talagang pwedeng gawin yung pabata doon. Itataas niya na lang talaga yung kamay niya.
Oo.
Kick ball violation. May chance pa dito may baba ng Quezon with 6.6 left here in the second quarter.
Here's Kenji Amante. Amante attacks. Oh, that layup was a little off. Here's Okebata, and he will not be able to take a shot off. So at the end of the first half, the score is 49-32. 17-point lead para dito sa Benyan Tatakjel 14 under team. They bring a 17-point lead into the half. We'll be back for the second half. As we check out some highlights from the first half, etong Binyan Tatak Gel really put the boosters on, and medyo lumaban pa rin naman itong Quezon Junior Huskers, but Jello Arzola just really doing everything he could, and he also got some contributions from everyone else on the Binyan Tatak Gel. As we take a look at the leading scorers for Binyan, you got Jello Arzola with 11, Solas with 7, and Picazo with 7. Para naman dito sa Quezon, you've got De La Peña with 9, Kenji Amante with 6, and Dongog with 6 as well. Joel Parcon pa rin po, bringing the action alongside my partner, Coach Joseph Guion. Coach, first half, medyo malayo-layo ang lamang nitong Binyan Tatak Gel. Ano ang naging kwento natin doon?
Very contrasting here in the stats na nakikita natin dito is the fast break points with 20-6. So nakita mo talaga dito, this the Tatak Binyan Gel is they're ready to run those ball every time they got the ball. You know, the forward passes, yung ginagawa dito nila Arzola, nila Solas. Actually, almost the same lang yung rebounding nila, 19 and 16. Panalo dito yung Binyan. And the assist department is that both team has 11 assists. Pero yung pinagkaiba ng nila is on how they attack the basket. Diba? Kumbaga, every time, kumbaga yung early offense nila, talagang they don't want the Quezon team to settle their defenses. As long as may hawak na ni Arzola yung bola, tumakbo na kayo. Ako na bahala dito. Pumesto na kayo.
And that's why they are now up by 17. 49-32 as we start the second half. Here's Rayos on the attack. And he will be blocked once again by Gecko Lea.
Wow, what a block right there by Gecko Lea.
Well, number 23,
More than that, he will be called for a foul. Here's Tan. Gives it up. Gecko Lea underneath. Shot is short. He's got 3 junior Huskers around him. So ito ngayon, Kenji Amante. Gives it to Rayos. Attack.
Masikip yan, bata.
At lalo na, yung dulo pa nun, si Gecko Lea.
Gecko Lea is from Canlalay, Binyan. So, isa sa mga homegrown nila yan, si King Gecko Lea. Another player to watch out para dito kay Coach Mac because he has the height. And this kid could run. Hindi tayo magugulat if probably next season may mga UAP or NCAA schools na to. Or hindi man lang, kahit hindi naman UAP or NCAA, may makakakuha na ng mga schools dito sa batang to because of the length of this kid.
And he has kuha niya yung timing, no? Sa depensa, which is very important for rim protector like him.
19 seconds on the shot clock.
19 seconds on the shot clock para sa Quezon Junior Huskers. They're looking at the 17-point deficit, 49-32, 8 minutes and 19 seconds to go dito sa ating third quarter. Almost a steal there at the corner. Dongog, he will get that 3.
Dongog, a homegrown from Atimonan, Quezon. So hitting the 3 points in the corner, the start here of the third quarter of the second half. Or another steal right there. A 5-point swing para dito sa Quezon.
Drop pass mula kay Dongog papunta kay Kenji Amante, resulting in that basket. Gecko Lea kicks it out. Torelino gives it back to Tan. There's a screen. Ball is stolen by Quezon. Dongog. He will go for the layup, but it hits nothing but air. And another steal here by Kenji Amante. Amante, he will attack, kicks it out. Dongog for 3! Too strong!
Nauna yung talon sa lundag doon para kay Amante. Balik yung bola sa kanila dito. Another chance to cut the lead. There's 7 minutes left here in the third quarter. Very manageable pa dito. Itong lamang dito ng Binyan. Pero keep in mind, Arzola and Solas is on the bench. Ito na nga. Abanggit ko lang.
And matatawagan ng traveling doon. Etong si Bien Argonza. And we've got a report mula kay Avia. Avia, take it away.
Only positive vibes were felt and positive words were heard during the halftime huddle where the coaches intensely commended the Quezon Junior Huskers for their composure dahil kahit sobrang laki ng lamang ng kabilang koponan, nagawa nila ito ng paraan by just sticking to the game plan, but they definitely have to do more. Hanggang sa hindi pa ubos ang oras at wala pang final whistle, kaya naman daw nila humabol at ipanalo ito. That's why they just have to keep their cool, make sure and smart shots. Back to the panel.
Thank you for that report, Avia Zunic. So just keep your cool, but do a little bit more.
Yung palagi ko sinasabi during the halftime, we have good news and bad news. The bad news para dito sa Quezon, they're down by as much as 19 points in the half. The good news for them is they still have 2 quarters, which is they now capitalizing. They're only down by 9 with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Kenji Amante and Matthew Dongog coming alive dito sa third quarter as King James Gekolea gets that basket underneath. And
Wow,
ang
what a
hirap
block
mong
right there.
kakalabanin mo yan. As breakaway layup mula dito kay Benedict Solas. Here's Kenji Amante looking for someone to pass it to. And the steal is completed by Binyan. Long pass, too strong. Solas couldn't catch up to it. Ball will go back to the orange shirts.
A good intention by Kendrick Picasso. Pero off to the right yung pasa. Hindi niya na-control doon. Solas was almost alone on the other side of the court.
So you get the intention kasi nauuna na talaga si ano doon
Doon na si Solas, nakaabang na
Napalakas lang talaga yung pasa. As Kenji Amante bringing down the ball once again, gets it to De La Peña. Libre sa kanto sa baseline. De La Peña wants to attack once again, but Gekolea just smothering any shot that goes in there. Kaya sabi ni Dongog, ako na lang, dito sa labas, sa kanto.
Yung sinasabi natin kanina, you don't need to block that shot. Pero importante nandun yung kamay mo to challenge it. At magbabago yung tira. Pero yun na nga, hindi magbabago itong layup ni Torellini. You just go straight to the basket.
Eto, Dongog tried to attack inside and faced itong si King James Gekolea.
Gekolea is doing good, anchoring the defense. Parang nagiging goalie siya dito ng Binyan. No easy basket for them. Ganun naman kahirap yung umiscore para sa... Sasabihin ko pa naman sana ganun kahirap at ganun kadali na lang. Minintis mo pa talaga.
Matatawagan tuloy ng foul si Solas. Torellino missing on that gimme as we take another look at this triple. Wala kay Matthew Dongog, pero ito ulit. Jello Arzola on the attack, and yan ang madali.
Yung Luka sidestep na tinatawag nila. Diba? May European tayong mabilis. Meron tayong Luka na mabagal. Pero you're using your body to create that space.
And Matthew Dongog carrying the torch para dito sa Junior Huskers as Solas gets the pound-for-pound fitness foul counted play there. Let's take another look at that play. Barsha called for the foul as a timeout is called by the Quezon Junior Huskers. They're down by 14, 59 to 45. We'll be back. And we are still here in the City of Life, Binyan, Laguna, bringing you the last game of this first game day ng second season ng Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Joel Parcon pa rin po. Hinahatid ang laban na to kasama ang aking partner na si Coach Joseph Guion at si Avia Zunich, our courtside reporter.
I want to give shout out to my friend Javi Palanya. Sana maganda yung pahinga mo gumaling yung sakit mo dyan. Namaos yung kaibigan natin kagabi.
And of course, sana get well soon. Sana umayos yung gumaling ulit yung boses mo. The soonest.
Yes.
As a basket there by Quezon brings it down to 13. And you can see they are battling for those balls. But eto, Arzola once again. Oh, he will be called for traveling there. The hop step called the traveling by our referees.
Those extra step sa dulo, yung nakita nitong referee natin.
Almost a steal there. Oh, no good on the layup. Rebounded. Rebound scramble. And it'll be called a jump ball.
Bola dito sa Binyan.
Wala babalik sa Binyan.
Jump possession arrow is pointing. Itatachel Binyan.
Take another look at that. And the score is currently 60-47. Steal by Quezon and a basket para dito kay Parsha. Down to 11 here, 60-49 with 1 minute and 20 seconds to go dito sa ating third quarter.
I want to give shout out also to Coach Gino Enriquez and Jade Padrigao, to my fellow Sipag coaches na nanonood ngayon. They're the coach of the ISA Botanical Las Piñas. Sabi nga ni Coach Gino sa akin, they're trying to contend for a championship for this year. They prepared for this season. Yung season 2. So titingnan natin yung tatakbuhin itong Las Piñas team under kay Coach Gino Enriquez.
That will be exciting to watch as Jello Arzola gets his pocket pick. The layup is off once again, and it is another jump ball. Possession arrow. And there is an unsportsmanlike foul whistled by our referee. On Jello Arzola. They were scrambling for the loose ball there.
A sportsmanlike foul on number 11, Angelo Arzola, for excessive swinging of elbow.
Yun ang sinasabi natin ngayon. Because it's gonna be the second technical.
On the bench for 3 minutes.
It's not a technical.
What's
Alex Solerino for Angelo Arzola.
Is that a technical or a foul?
It was called an unsportsmanlike foul.
Okay.
Our referee.
It's an excessive
Two free throws.
throwing of an elbow.
Cyrus
Pero minsan hindi mo rin yung paghuhugot niya ng bola. Nung bumitaw na, talagang napuwersa niya pa rin eh.
Mintis yung unang free throw by Parsha. Second one goes in. And that lead is down to 10 with 56.4 seconds to go in the third quarter. And you can sense that Quezon, the intensity of Quezon has gone up. Pero the focus probably not completely there. As that's a turnover. Mintis yung layup. And, that shot doesn't go in. Here's Parsha. Gets it to Kenji Amante. Amante attacks. And he is fouled.
It's only the third team foul para dito sa Binyan. It's a 29.1 seconds left here in the third quarter. They're only down by 10. ang daming oras pa
Oo.
nito coming to the fourth quarter, knowing that stop time na tayo entering the fourth.
Amante kicks it over. Obsiana. Amante is free for a second, but his triple is short. Recovered. 3 seconds to shoot. Barcia is blocked. One more chance. Still nothing. But they will get another offensive rebound. Obsiana, whoa, is able to save it to a teammate, but still no basket. At doon na sila mauubusan ng 14, 14. Mauubusan sila ng oras doon.
Hindi lang shot clock yung naubos doon.
Yung
Sir
game
Joel.
clock pala, sorry.
Game
Quarter
din.
clock. So at the end of 3 quarters, the score is 60-50, 10-point lead para dito sa Binyan Tatak Gel. As we take a look at some highlights, Dongog really keeping itong Quezon Junior Huskers alive with his triple 3-point shooting. Pero itong Binyan Tatak Gel behind Jello Arzola still keeping a double-digit lead heading into the fourth quarter. The score, once again, 60-50 in favor of the Binyan Tatak Gel. We'll be back. And we're just about ready to start the fourth quarter. Lamang ng 10 ang Binyan Tatak Gel. 60-50.
With 10 minutes left here in the fourth quarter, stop tayo na po tayo.
Oh.
So titingnan natin dito kung ano yung mapipiga ni Coach John Paul sa mga bataan niya dito sa Junior Huskers. At paano ba makokontrol ni Coach Max and ng Binyan City itong kalamangan nila. Pero knowing that they have Arzola and Solas on the manning the ball, talaga mahihirapan nga talaga itong Quezon. Pero yun na nga, nagpakita agad si Rafael de la Peña, the homegrown from Sarayraya, Quezon. And another steal right here by Amante. Drop, no way.
Sabi ni Torelino, hindi lang si Gekolea ang nakaka-block.
Nakaka-block at nakaka-depensa sa ilalim ng ring.
That pass was intended for Kenji Amante. Tipped out of bounds by Benedict Solas.
With the quarter scores natin dito in the second, in the halftime with 49-32. Quezon Huskers outscored itong Binyan with 18-11. Kaya they're only down by 8 na lang dito sa fourth quarter natin. So, buhay pa dito itong mga bataan ni Coach John Paul. And giving a hard time or pressing Binyan here. Pero out of control na nun si Dongog at bumangga na nga dito.
Naramdaman ko yung impact na yun eh.
Parang actually parang gusto mo ang pigilin eh. Kasi papunta na siya eh.
Blocking foul on number 33, Matthew Dongog is first. First team foul.
So first foul on Matthew Dongog. First team foul of Quezon Junior Huskers here in the fourth quarter. 9 minutes and 11 seconds to go. Torolino over to Gekolea. It goes to Solas for 3. That's off to the right. Rebound behind the back pass. Medyo risky. So, babalik ang bola dito sa orange shirts. Quezon looking to inch closer dito sa ating laban. Kick out. Dongog for 3. That is off. And Torelino gets the rebound.
And another unsportsmanlike foul yung tinawag dito kay Torelino. Ayun, mabigat dito. It's gonna be 2 free throw plus ball possession. They're only up by 8 with 8 minutes and 36 left here in the fourth quarter. Hindi mo rin masisisi yung mga referees natin bakit ang bibilis na mga unsportsmanlike foul nila. Because this is only a 14 and under division.
And Taking a look at that replay.
It was an unsportsmanlike foul on number 10, Alex Torredino, for excessive swinging of elbow.
Probably in that angle, walang nakita yung camera natin. Pero the view ko dito talaga may kwan eh. O yung kay Arzola pa nga kanina, mas pwede kong i-contest kasi nagkakaagawan lang sila ng bola.
So 2 free throws here for Dongog. Makes the first.
So, buhay pa nga dito. Itong orange shirts. They're only down by 7.
2 for 2 for Matthew Dongog. Itong si Dongog already has 16 points. He has been the leader para dito sa Quezon Junior Huskers, followed by Kenji Amante with 11.
So alam natin dito, yung mini-series natin is tied.
Oo.
But 18 and under division win by Binyan. Nakabawi sa 16 and under itong Quezon. So ito yung decider natin ngayon na araw. So yung mananalo against sa Binyan in Quezon.
Oh, nice pass by Kenji Amante.
Whoa!
And that is a good basket by Rayos. That lead is down to 4. Tan for the layup. Oh, off the bank and in.
Meron hindi nag-rotate doon. Dapat nag-full rotation sila doon on that full court press. Pero walang nag-iwan ng tao kaya na-open itong si Rayos.
And
si Rayos.
nothing
Yung
going.
Binyan.
Eto ngayon ang Quezon. They get it right back. Dongog. They have to stay close to him. Amante gets it over to a teammate. But again,
Gocolea was there.
Oo.
And now, when a foul, binangga nga naman ni Good Luck doon. Kahit sabihin mo nakataas yung kamay niya, pero yung
Sa baba.
lower,
Oo.
na-bump niya doon.
Let's take another look at that.
Yan, yung kanina yung escape, layup.
And Okay Bata will exit the ball game with 5 personal fouls. The first one in the second season of the Junior MPBL.
First fouled out. Good luck kay Bata. Okay, good luck kay Bata is coming from the program ng St. Peter Parish in Manila. So, naglalaro yan sa Chinese Federation. Nakakalaban namin yan doon. Kasi
really?
kami, nasa Hope Christian kami.
Oo.
So, he's playing at the 14 and under division against, I think sila naglaban ng championship against Xavier School. So, talagang di kalibre din talaga itong player, itong si Good Luck kay Bata. Well, lalong madadagdagan yung experience nila. Na-line up siya dito sa Junior MPBL.
And that
steal!
And a block there by Arzola. But Amante recovers the loose ball. And it is now just a 2-point lead, 62-60. Here's Picasso. He is fouled from behind by Dongog.
Picasso will be tested on the line.
Pushing foul on number 33, Matthew Dongog is second.
Matthew Dongog
Team foul
picking
number
up
2
his
for the Junior Huskers.
second personal
2 free
foul.
throws, Kendrick Picasso.
So I want to give a shout out to all our viewers that 380 is joining us tonight.
Wow.
Here. And it's 8:44 in the evening and you're enjoying the 14 and under division dito na napapanood nyo. This is the last game for today. And sinasabi kong improvement ni Kendrick Picasso. That's so pure. And that follow through. Oh, it's a traveling.
Matatawagan
Gulat si
natin.
Amante doon at nandun si Arzola.
Ito talagang si Arzola. He's a
He
two-way
knows how to
player.
play the passing lane actually. Kaya alam niya saan palagi pupunta yung bola.
As we take a look at our Jinky Skin fan of the game. Ay, ayaw pang magpakita man ni ma'am.
Si Kim Chu ba yan?
Parang, ano?
Yeah, may resemblance.
As Arzola is blocked on that shot, ball will go back to Quezon. Unfortunately, Jello, we do not have a challenge.
Wala pa tayong challenge dito for season 2. Probably, well, the coaches will gonna raise that on the season 3 probably. Pero on the developmental, hindi ako sangayon sa challenge. It's more on the... Ooh!
2 attempts there. Don't go in for Parsa.
Don't leave him open.
Oh, too strong there for Dongog. Wala kasi siya sa corner. Dun yung tira nitong si Dungog. Here's Kenji Amante. Attacks. And Amante is fouled. Oh, and I think Gekolea.
Katamaan yung one hood nila doon.
Oh,
Hindi siya two hood kasi isa lang eh. So one hood
One hood.
lang. Oo.
Ito na.
Something with
It's
this,
late in the day and Coach Joseph coming up with Tito Jokes.
Thank
Akala ko
you.
mauna ako sa Tito Jokes eh.
Kailangan natin to kasi 8:45 na. So may mga nanonood tayo sa Sunday.
Mhm.
Hopefully it's nothing serious pero alam ko nagkatamaan lang yung one hood nila doon.
One hood. One hood on one hood becomes two hood. Let's take another look. Here's that attack. Boom! Yun. Talagang a meeting of the minds in the knees. And of course, itong si Kenji Amante, kinamusta naman kaagad itong si Gekolea, si King James
Sign
Gekolea.
of sportsmanship naman
Oo.
natin dito. At isa din yan sa promote dito sa Junior MPBL. Kasi you're only 14 years old. Di ba? Ang haba pa ng basketball journey nyo. Kung baka magulat ka, mag-teammate na kayo probably next season or you're gonna go for
True.
a school-based team. Baka magkakasama kayo doon.
True, that's true.
At saka sobrang dami ng liga ngayon dito sa Pilipinas. Talagang, alam mo yun?
Inevitable na you will keep on seeing each other.
Oh, yes.
And yun na nga, just like what you said, may chance pa na maging magkakampi pa kayo.
14 seconds to shoot.
14 seconds on the shot clock para dito sa Quezon Junior Huskers. Kenji Amante, it's his time to take over this ball game. And he gets that layup, cutting that lead down to 2 once again.
Kenji Amante is an assassin every time he's going to his right side. Marunong mag-finish to. So it's gonna be Amante and Arzola matchup here in the fourth quarter.
Fakes,
It's a
but
traveling.
he is called for the traveling violation.
Traveling.
So bola babalik dito sa Binyan. Here's Solas. Ooh, ball almost stolen there by Parsha.
So the start of the fourth quarter, they're up by 10. And then, yun na nga, the barrage of
17 on the shot clock.
Amante and Dongog.
Ooh, mid-range magic. Kendrick Picasso. Dito naman sa kabila. That's Mikian Abelardo.
Wow.
Sidestep
Wow.
move. Sayang, di nga lang pumasok yung tira. Underneath, that's a block. Para dito kay Kian Rayos. They get the ball back. Apat lang ang hinahabol ng Quezon. Here's Amante for the layup.
Kenji Amante.
This forces Binyan to call a timeout. The score is 68 to 66, 2-point lead na lang para dito sa Binyan Tatak Gel with 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. This is Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. And we're back here at the Lonta Sports Arena. Joel Parcon with Coach Joseph Guion.
After leading as high as 21 itong Binyan Tatak Vice Gel, now they're only up by 2 with 5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Pero hanggat meron ka pang Solas at Arzola, you need to panic. Pero ito na nga. Ooh!
And that is a foul called on Dongog. So 2 free throws para dito kay Benedict Solas.
Is third. At the line, shooting 2. Benedict Solas.
Nice sidestep there. Clipped him on the arm. And Solas gets the first. Extending this lead once again to 3. And he's 2 for 2. The score is 70 to 66. 4-point lead para dito sa Binyan Tatakjel. Rayos attacks. And he will get the layup.
Ian Rayos.
They're attacking that press of Binyan. That diamond press. Talagang pagkatawid nila, they're not passive on attacking. They stay aggressive. Itong mga bataan ni Coach John Paul.
Here's Arzola. Goes out. And ball will go back to the orange shirts.
They have a chance to tie or to get the lead para dito sa Quezon for the first time. Alam natin since first quarter. Namang na agad to. Yes, oo.
Oh, but a steal there. Picking the pocket of Abelardo is Arzola, and he will get a pound-for-pound fitness foul counted play.
Ayun sinasabi natin dito, the maturity of the players. But tingnan nyo muna dito, yung finish dito ni Arzola. It's a pound-for-pound fitness worthy foul counted. Talaga. Yung sinasabi natin, pag naaagawan ka, marunong ka dapat magpautang. Diba? Disadvantage ka na eh. Ahead na yung kalaban mo sa'yo ng one step. Susundot ka pa doon. Nagbigay ka pa sa kanya ng extra free throw.
Malaking opportunity na sana yun para dito sa Quezon to tie or take the lead. But Mintis yung free throw. But Arzola gets the rebound. Spins. Loses the ball. Coming out with it is Kenji Amante. Amante, he will lose the ball himself. And he will be called for the dribbling violation.
Oo nga naman. Walang nakatapik doon. Nahawakan niya. Tumama sa tuhod niya. Dirinibol niya ulit.
Kung hinawakan niya lang sana yung coach, pwede pa, no?
The referee was on top of that play. Good call right now.
Almost a steal there. Solas gets it to Tan. Underneath, Picasso. Too strong. Here's Dongog. And again, scramble for the loose ball. Amante comes out with it. Amante spins. Goes up and in.
Kenji Amante.
Brings the lead back down to 2, 72 to 70. Arzola will attack, spins, kicks it off to Picasso. That shot is short. Nice behind the back pass. Ooh, the X, that was unneeded from Dongog.
A good presence of mind by Picasso right there to stay in the play.
And Arzola is fouled by Rayos.
Arzola is asking for a timeout from his dad. Give him a breather. Kasi kumbaga non-stop eh.
Non-stop, high octane.
Dapat tapos na tayo. 3 minutes. Talagang ubusan na talaga ng hangin yung labanan dito sa game na to.
Pero yun din yung problema kasi kung pagod ka na, mas lalong humihirap ang free throws.
Kaya nga sa practice talagang sinisigaw ng coaches niyan, after that cardio or ng the first part of the training, go to the free throw line right away. Subukan mo habang pagod ka. Habang hinahabol mo yung hininga mo, go straight to the line. Kasi gano'n naman talaga nangyayari sa game eh.
Exactly.
Pagod ka, or galing ka pa sa bangga, galing ka sa sahig.
Here's Kenji Amante. He's got the ball. Take over time for Kenji Amante. No good, but Rayos is there for the putback. It is just a 1-point lead, coach. And here's Rayos with a steal. Rayos all the way! And Quezon has taken the lead with 2 minutes and 44 seconds to go dito sa ating fourth quarter. A miss there. Quezon with the ball. Amante Amante will attack! Oh, he just missed the layup. But he will have 2 chances at the line.
Number 27, Benedict Solas, fourth.
Solas called for his 4th personal foul.
It's the first time they got the lead here in this
Exactly.
ball game. With 2 minutes and 28 left here in the 4th quarter.
Amante.
Masusubukan si Amante dito sa linya with 2 free throws.
But we sort of saw it already that Amante was starting to put it upon himself to take over in this 4th quarter. But again, we go back to the condition of itong si Kenji Amante. Dito na sa 4th quarter.
Amante is playing with 35 minutes now this ball game. So talagang heavy minutes for him.
Gives them another point to bring it up to a 2-point lead para dito sa Quezon Junior Huskers. Arzola controlling the ball. He's being harassed. Gets it to the corner. Tan for 3. Too strong. Rebound goes to someone from Binyan, and there's a foul underneath.
I like what's the referee doing here. They're letting the players play with a little bit of physicality. Hindi mo na talagang kailangan tawagan din lahat eh. Kumbaga, diba? Kumbaga, let the players play.
Let them play. As Jello Arzola is once again tested at the line, makes the first.
Si Arzola, hindi mo alam kung pagod ba siya or...
Ganun lang talaga
Kasi
yung
ganun
style
lang
niya.
talaga
Oo.
eh. Gumalaw siya.
Medyo
Diba? Kumbaga,
loose.
parang loose lang talaga.
He is 2 for 2. Knots this game up at 75 all with 2 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter.
Noy, Africa, I know you're watching. You're smiling right now. Last 2 minutes na tayo dito.
And Kenji Amante called for a crucial turnover, stepping on the sideline.
Cyrus Barsha back in the game.
Barsha checks back into the ball game for Rayos and Abelardo as well.
So for defensive purposes, Coach John nag-ikot ng tao dito, a fresh leg to play defense. Now, ito napilitan na nga si Coach Mac Arzola to call a timeout.
Timeout is called on the floor, 75 all with 1 minute and 53 seconds to go. We'll be back. And we're back here at the Alonte Sports Arena.
So
1 minute and 53 seconds to go dito sa ating 4th quarter. The score is tied at 75 all.
So balikan natin dito yung game reset natin. The biggest lead of Binyan is 21. Yan, tabla tayo dito with 1 minute, 14 seconds to shoot sila dito because they choose to advance the ball in the front court. But Arzola finding a way to score.
Jello finds a way. He now has 22 points. It is now a showdown. Amante versus Arzola. Amante will take a 3. Yes!
Oh! What a shot by NJ Amante. Now they got a trap.
And that's a steal by Barsha. Gets it to Amante. Ooh, extra pass. Medyo wayward yung pasa na yun. Babalik ang bola dito sa white shirts. And here we go. Solas gets it to Arzola. He is immediately met by several Quezon Junior Huskers. Extra pass, Picasso! Yes! As we take a look at the drum corps dito sa Binyan Tatakgel. A timeout is called by the Quezon Junior Huskers. Etong Binyan Tatakgel have retaken the lead 79-78. 1 minute and 8 seconds to go. That triple by Kenji Amante gave them that lead. But the close shot by Picasso gave it back to Binyan.
And look at the faces, the crowd here at Binyan. Oh, talagang tayo mga Pilipino pag nakakita yung sarili natin sa camera, kunwari nahihiya, pero ngingiti ka rin.
Oo, ngingiti. Oo.
Kakaway. Pero kung ganito ba naman kaganda yung game natin for the last game of this very first day of Season 2, talagang mapapangiti ka talaga.
So, inbound for Quezon at half court. Amante will try another three. It's off to the right. Good idea there with Picasso not to go after that ball.
I don't know if that was the play designed by Coach John.
Parang pinasa yata ni Torelino sa sarili niya yun. Arzola with the ball. Gets it to Solas. Swinging it to Torelino. Torelino attacks. Oh, it goes under. And a foul will be called, I believe, on Rayos. Torelino will now take 2 free throws.
So it's gonna be 2 free throw para dito kay Torelino. Yun na nga, naputukan na nga ng 5 foul dito si Rayos. Siya na sumunod dito kay Bata. So balik dito si Abelardo.
Who would have thought that the tightest game of all 3 games natin, dito pa sa 14 and under nangyari, Coach?
Ang last game pa talaga. No? Pero yun na nga. Ito talaga yung binibigay sa atin ng Junior MPBL. Full of unexpected. Kanina lamang ng 21, akala natin they're just gonna cruise now into winning column. Itong new team natin, itong Tatakgel Binyan. Pero ito na nga, dahan-dahan ni ng mga bataan ni Coach John Paul. Hinabol. At nakalamang pa nga sila dito.
Torelino gets his own miss. And picks up another foul there, this time from Dongog. That will be Dongog's 4th foul.
All you have to do to secure that rebound.
And
Matthew Dongog, 5 fouls.
Matthew Dongog already has 5 fouls.
Adriatico comes in for Matthew Dongog.
So Adriatico checks into the game for Dongog. And Torelino breaks into double figures with 10 points. And he is 2 for 2. At ito yung mga nag-cheer para sa Binyan Tatakgel. De La Peña with the ball right now. Gets it to Kenji Amante. Abelardo back to Amante. Amante. De La Peña. The floater doesn't go. Ball will stay with Quezon.
So it's going to be inbound on the baseline.
14 seconds to shoot.
We've got 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Whoa, what a good knockout play right there. No timeout was called here. Talagang uubusin nila yung oras dito. Coach John was shouting to foul.
And it is
put Solas on the line.
Will be put on the line.
At the line, shooting 2, Benedict Solas.
So masusubukan dito si Benedict Solas. The first one is in. Ang tinatawag natin din shooter's roll.
Oh.
Alam mo yung tatama sa harap ng ring, pero alam mo yung iikot siya papasok.
Papasok eh. And he is 2 for 2 there as we take another look at the drum corps.
Junior Huskers.
Quezon Junior Huskers calling a timeout. We've got 15.1 seconds to go dito sa ating fourth quarter. Nakahinga ng county doon ang Binyan Tatakgel. They are now up by 4, 84-80. Coach, ano ang gagawin dapat dito ng Junior Huskers?
It's gonna be a quick 3 or quick 2 yung ito-throw up dito ni Coach John. Kasi the time is not on your side with 15 seconds and the opponent's up by 4. Pero yung pinaka pwede mo sabihin dito, no force shot. Diba? You could do a quick 2. Pero pag na-challenge ka, you need to do that extra passes, no? Find those guys na open. Kasi 15, kahit sabihin mo na 15, pero hindi mo pa rin pwedeng ipilit yung first possible shot. You need to do that extra pass. Dito naman sa Binyans, do not foul a jump shooter. Diba? Yun na lang yung kailangan mo dito. Play good defense na lang dito. Huwag ka na susunod. Stay disciplined.
Ayan, tignan natin. De La Peña triggering the inbound. Abelardo gets it back to De La Peña. He is blocked by Tan, but Abelardo gets it back and gets a layup. 9 seconds left on the clock. Tan gets it back to Torrelino. Torrelino loses the ball, and it's deemed a foul. Foul will be called on De La Peña, so 2 free throws.
So it's gonna be 2
Ayun.
free throw.
2 free throws para dito kay Torrelino. Nahawakan niya kasi yung...
At the line, shooting 2.
Oh, 3 second. 3.7 natitira dito sa game clock natin. Yung official scores natin is 84-82. I don't know if Quezon has a timeout left.
One more shot. Torrelino gets it. At mukhang wala ng timeout ang Quezon. And there's a steal by Tan. And that is it. At the end of 4 quarters, Binyan Tatakgel escapes. Wait.
I think there's may tinawag pa yung referee dito. I think he called her traveling. Actually, they have a good point right there. Kasi akala nitong taga Binyan is wala na pong oras, pero nilakad niya. May 3.7 pa tayo na natitira kanina. So, titingnan ngayon dito kung ilang segundo, ilang oras pa yung natitira. At ibabalik natin yung oras dito sa game clock natin. It's a good call by a referee. It's a traveling, kahit kitang-kita naman dito on our vantage point. Ngayon,
well, we're just waiting for our instant replay to come out. And they're still figuring it out.
we're gonna fix the time here because we need to be, kailangan natin ayusin talaga kung ilan talaga second bago na patawag. Kasi titingnan mo naman yan pag angat ng kamay ni ref, dun titigil yung oras yun. So I think it's a 3.7, probably may tira pa yan around below 2 seconds or 2. So it's a lot of time to catch and shoot. This is only up by 3 itong Binyan. Pero na nga, kung i-dribble niya sana ng maayos or just throw the ball up, the time will just maubos na lang talaga yun. And they're discussing right now on top.
Sir Robbie.
Even the Binyan admitted they know alam nila on their side na traveling din naman sila. Kaya hindi rin nila tinuloy na. You know, well, sa Binyan, just one good D na lang din naman sila. Kailangan they're
and Sir Robbie checking it out upstairs. Parang may si Kokustan din tayo, no? Parang NBA lang. Yung instant replay center natin nandun sa taas.
So lahat tayo dito nakaabang kung ilang segundo. Then Coach John already draw up a play.
Nakalibre pa siya ng timeout dun, Coach.
Oh, yes.
And of course, kailangan hindi natin pwedeng hindi pasalamatan ang ating mga sponsors para dito sa second season ng Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. We've got Pound for Pound Fitness, Nature's Spring Drinking Water, Pound Active, Doride, Bola ng Pinoy, Jinky Skin, Wing Bowl, and Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasava. Let's take a look here. So there was a call for traveling. The question is, how much time did we have left? So, eto na, may clarification na dito pababa. Okay, so according to Sir Robbie, our technical head, we will have 2 seconds put back on the clock.
It's gonna be extra 2 seconds here para dito sa Quezon. So, watch out kung sino yung mga nanonood sa live dito. Be ready for that phone.
Official time left in the game is 2 seconds.
Baka natin dito kung ano yung play na draw up. Ito ni Coach John. I look for Amante. Screen.
Yeah. Ooh, and that is it. Much ado about nothing. The final score, 85-82, 3-point win para dito sa home team, the Binyan Tatak Gel.
And that's the end of our first day in our season 2.
Expect more exciting, electrifying, and energetic ball games as we will have more games. Now, these are just 2 of our 23 teams. And hindi natin maikakaila kung sino ang pinakamalaking contributor para dito sa Binyan Tatak Gel, and he is our best player of the ball game, none other than Jello Arzola, leading Binyan Tatak Gel to a win 85-82. And he is now with our courtside reporter Avia Zunic. Avia, take it away.
Hi, Angelo. I am with you, the best player of the game. So, first game of the season and first win of the season. Kamusta naman? Like, how are we feeling?
Masaya and thankful kay God po.
Thankful. So, kanina, you started the game, super laki ng lamang nyo, then nakahabol sila, then lumapit yung game. So, sa tingin mo, ano yung ginawa ng team na na-sustain nyo yung kalamangan nyo sa kanila?
Sinunod lang namin yung mga coaches and nag-adjust din kami sa offense and defense namin.
Okay, so before we end this interview, baka may mga gusto kang batiin, please go ahead.
Shoutout sa family ko, sa mommy, daddy, kapatid ko, and then sa lola. And shoutout din sa sponsor namin kay Vice Mayor Jel. And shoutout din po kay Tito Kit, kay Tito Oliver, and kay Lilac.
Once again, congratulations. And thank you, Don Bonitos, for providing Filipino delicacies for our player of the game.
And congratulations to Jello Arzola and the Binyan Tatak Gel for winning 85-82 dito sa ating 14 and under division sa Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. And so on behalf of my partner, Coach Joseph Guion, and our courtside reporter, Avia Zunich, this has been Joel Parcon. Thank you to everyone for watching. Ayaw mong tanan mga bay!
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin, isang pangarap. Liga ng bayan na to.